What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Meg and I put out videos a couple days a week, so if you don't want to miss out on any of my content, please make sure you hit the subscribe button so that way you are notified when my new videos come out. Today's makeup tip is going to be all about color correcting, and I figured that this is such a good time to put this out because color correcting is all over the damn place, so I thought it would be good to actually sit down and talk about it for a few minutes. So if you're not familiar, color correcting is something that you can use to even out your complexion, so then maybe you're using less foundation, or if you have issues with foundation and stuff looking cakey on your face, color correcting is really going to help even out your complexion and just make everything look nice and neutral. The key to color correcting really just comes down to a simple color wheel. You don't need to own one. You can easily just Google a color wheel, and basically you want to look at what colors are opposite of each other. So if you have darkness in your under eye area, that's going to be more of a purpley tone. So if you look across from the purple, it's like an orange, yellow-orange color. So in case if you're ever wondering why some concealers have a peachy consistency to them or more of a salmon color, it's because it's really going to balance out the darkness and the dark blue and purple hues that you get in your under eye area. Just like if you look across from red, there is green. So if you suffer with redness on your face, you're going to use green to correct that, and so on and so forth. So if you have different discolorations, just use a color wheel and it will show you what kind of color that you should be using to correct that. I think that this is great because now all these different companies are coming out with more color correcting products, so it's a lot more readily available if you are looking to correct something that's maybe not your typical redness issue or dark under eye area. So that's a very cool thing. So today's video I'm actually going to demo for you correcting redness because that is what I have issues with. I do have redness here on my cheeks, on my forehead, on my chin, and on my nose. Basically the very center of my face, and I feel like it also has a lot to do with my skin being really dry in those areas as well. I just have really super sensitive skin, and it's always kind of red and irritated looking, especially after I exfoliate. My face is like bright ass red, like stop sign red is the color on my face. So I really have been enjoying this NYX CC cream, and this is their color corrector in the green shade. So basically with this, it's just going to neutralize the appearance of redness, and I think that's what it does, and it contains antioxidants and skin conditioning ingredients. So it's also not going to dry your skin out, which is really good. I do love the consistency of this stuff. So basically on the back it just says green pigment beads transform into a natural nude lightweight foundation upon contact with skin, neutralizing redness and resulting in a fresh revived complexion. Now you can use this by yourself, or by itself if you do just want to have something really light on your face, and it did say that it goes from green to nude. So basically it's going to come out green as you'll see in the demo, but if you take your fingers and rub it in, the heat of your fingers is going to turn it that nude color. So if you really have issues with redness, you don't want to rub it in with your fingers. I find that it's pretty green tone if you use a beauty blender. I prefer to use a drier beauty sponge versus a wet one, because a wet one's just really going to soak up a lot of the product, and it's going to, I don't know, I don't like the consistency of the product, so I like using it dry, and I just pat it around, as you'll see in the demo, and I feel like it really keeps its green color, prevents it from turning into more of a skin tone, and I think that it works best that way if you're really trying to cover up redness. Now with these products, they come in a whole different range. There's drugstore products, there's higher end products. Someone wants to come in here so badly, but this is where we have the cat stuff, so she has to stay out there. There's higher end stuff. I can only speak for this NYX product because it's really the only color correcting product that I have used, and I like this because it is a drugstore product, so it's affordable and it actually works. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the demo. So yes, my face is usually red. It's not as red as it normally is actually. So here I am just taking the product and dotting it along where I want it to go, and then again I do like using a dry sponge. This is just my favorite application for this because again, if you use the heat of your fingers, it's going to give it more of like that flush tone, and then using a dry sponge is going to keep it more of the green consistency. So if you do have a lot of redness, you definitely want to have more of the green undertone to the product, and this also works really great at covering up veins that are on your eyelids as well. So as you can see, my face is definitely neutralized once I got it halfway on my face. And here is my face completely neutralized with the CC cream. It does a pretty great job, and it's something you can get away with wearing by itself if you don't have a ton of redness. And here I am just finishing off the demo, showing you guys what it looks like with foundation and concealer on, so you can see what the product looks like by itself and then with makeup sitting on top of it. I am using my Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation in 05 Warm Porcelain, and also my NYX HD Concealer in Porcelain as well. I love using this on a daily basis, and I honestly don't think I could do my makeup without it just because it does such a great job. And it also makes it good for using a lighter wear foundation as well, so it's less to cover up. And side note, Luna hasn't quite figured out yet that her cat Bina does not want to be her friend, as you can see at the end of this clip. Alright, so I hope you guys found this video helpful and informative, and I hope you learned something new today, and I will see you next time. Bye!